Okay, so I'm getting a nice early start today on Final Fantasy XVI, which is good. I think I have a good amount of water, and the only thing I'll say is I had to beat the boss again because my PlayStation 5 closed the application, which is pretty funny. Anyway, I guess we'll continue from here. Luckily, it didn't take too long. Not all cutscenes are skippable, especially those actually in battle, but that's fine. It's no biggie. So, anyway. A nice juicy meanwhile later. Oh no, even worse. Well, glad I helped all these people for nothing. Great. I did all these quests for him. Where is he? Oh my god. Well, at least Gav killed him, but he's fucked.
Bastard!
Gav, we've got to go!
Not without this!
The crystal? Okay. How are they gonna escape? The boat? Maybe there's like a boat they could use to sail out the back.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
I don't think that will be necessary. I think Titan's showing up himself.
That won't be necessary.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he personally came. He's that pissed. Well, now I know why you need to do all those quests. I guess there's going to be a new hub where you do quests.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid?
Damn.
Where are you?
Well, does anyone know? Sid's dead. So, they're looking for a dead man. They're crying out for a dead man. I guess that responsibility kind of falls to us. Dalmekian Republic, Costnice.
From the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
You get steaks from a chocobo? Oh, I guess so, yeah. They got muscle.
If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Uh-oh. Assassin's Creed.
Harmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
Just say no.
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you.
Oh, just another person not buying.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Harmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It was Dragon Age they used poultices for healing. Oh my god, it's 5 years later? Are you serious? Wow. Yeah, I was right. It was a time skip. Alright, they don't look that different.
Sid,
What?
what have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And
So we took the name Sid, huh?
At that.
Because that's not him at all.
Another. What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Alright, anyway.
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him...
Yeah, the idea of Sid. I don't think that's ever happened. Sid has never been the main character of a Final Fantasy game. So, in a way, we kind of have become it. It's pretty cool. He's always been like a side character, usually a non-party member, with the exception of like 4 and 7. But even in 4, you couldn't get him until the later versions where you could swap out party members.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Alright, anyway.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Alright, let's go do something. Whoop.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw.
Wow, they really gave him the name Sid the Outlaw.
Come on!
Just like he wanted. That's funny, man. No, you guys die.
Oh, so many others! The bearers?
Safe.
Alright, so what does Romulus do? Tuning of Romulus not only changes elemental aspects of his magic spells, but allows access to several iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains down Levin bolts. Yeah, it is Blind Justice. Oh, it's Shotlock, dude. It's from Kingdom Hearts. So basically, it gives them something that detonates later and links them together. Okay, that's interesting. It's just like this. Okay, I see. You can actually move while using this, which is kind of cool. Oh, okay, you have to execute it. It's not instant. It's like this. Oh shit, ow, ow, ow. I forgot how to play. I haven't played in like 3 days. Alright, anyway. So I think you only cycle through elements in a linear fashion. You can't go backwards in the chain. You only go forwards. Oh, no, Wicked Wheel. That's fine. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. We're gonna have a 5-year time skip every single time we take an elemental.
How many are there?
Yeah, because before you just release Shotlock to use it. There we go. I kind of wish Phoenix Shift was a tackle, though. Just a little bit. Oh, shit. You can even see he got me right as I was going to use it. That's why I kind of prefer Garuda. I just think Garuda ends up being, like, the best Primal. She's just really good, because she's just Devilbringer Light. Okay, you're dead. He actually guarded that. the music stopped. That's never a good sign.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
What the fuck is that?
They brought a pet.
Oh, it's a coral. I've been saying coral my whole life. Apparently it's just curl. Like like the hair, you know, like a hair curl.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Oh, never mind. It's just a war panther. So you can mark the same enemy multiple times, up to 6. You still get hit, so that's not something I want to do too much. Dude, I'm telling you, the parries are all going to be random on my end. What? Oh, it's a hind leg kick. Good lord. Can you dodge out of that? No, you cannot. So if you execute blind justice, you cannot dodge out of it. You're stuck into it. Alright, anyway. What do we even have on this? Pile drive? That takes way too long. I wonder if you could stack more on afterwards. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can aim it. I guess you can, yeah. You could stack up to 6, so it doesn't all have to be at once. Okay. See, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, I'll heal. I'll stop dicking around with this. Shit. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, the fucking hind legs is really weird. I've never seen an enemy really do that in a game. I did it wrong. Dead. Dude, Ramu is fucking cool, but I don't know. The shot lock kind of being as slow as it is, and you can't really dodge out of it. I don't know. And that's it's useful, but probably not that helpful. It'll be all right, I guess. I guess maybe I'll see what abilities he has. The shard of this crystal tingles in the palm and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Okay. It's the usual crafting.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Why would y'all need to get out of here.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Alright, anyway, well. This only ends when we kill all the dominants.
Years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I ruined your lives. You guys are basically Walking Dead. Yeah.
Must be.
You know.
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Yeah, this only kills when we... This only ends when we kill the Dominants. We have to kill them.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Well, that went well. Amidst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow? Yeah, I guess there's another portion of the hideaway that we're going to use that they didn't destroy, because Titan literally came and mountain busted it, like, actually. So, Benumere?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Yeah, what a pleasure cruise that was. I'm sorry, we're in the airship. We're gonna get to fly this thing at some point, aren't we? Home, sweet home. Usually this is like the first mission in a game. This is the halfway point.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see.
Alright. Despite all the murder, all the major characters survived, so it's okay.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
We didn't lose anyone who mattered. Okay. Peter the Plank Polisher. That's gonna be my favorite character. I can't wait to do quests for him.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Is that the old lady?
That one out? There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Okay, who is she? Vivian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and
Yeah,
allies.
just falling into chaos.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim...
Damn, look how much land is lost over there.
But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating
Damn, they got it.
neutral neighbor.
Well, that didn't take long.
Which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
With no blight, really.
Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army.
Now they can attack them from 2 different
The
ways.
Holy Empire's reach spans the twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Well, ideally, no one. Well, that's great.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
The guy's name is Tomes? That's funny. Okay, it's down. Okay. Yeah, we have to fly this thing at some point, which would give us actual, like, power projection. That would be pretty cool. Does Jill have anything to say?
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Okay, that's good. It's good that she's, like, a really major character. That's fun. Okay. Well, this place feels a lot better than the last one. It's a shame what we had to do to get it.
Hippocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Yep. Heavy leather-bound tome containing the finds of one Anaximander of Canver, a renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valistia's diverse religious history. That book sounds really expensive and important.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
That's a fair question.
We look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Oh, we'll get good side content from it.
Go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogle.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
What a very interesting group of people we have. It'll be cool if there was a tactics game that was set up like this. Alright, anyway, I'm going to bed. But it's still light out. Exactly. Oh, the nurse survived, yeah.
Back a blink and
Nice.
you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without
Oh,
it.
he got rid of it. Okay.
It was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Well, that I can't promise.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I mean, I was thinking they'd use some, like, cure magic or something, you know, to heal it up. I guess they can't. Maybe there's just no rays in our eyes in this one. What's up?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Okay, what's this? The Wall of Memories. Okay. Created that Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. Alright, so basically as we play the game, we're going to get more and more items that we can put on this wall. Okay. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading table upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something is brewing, I reckon. I'll see your done to wear upon my return. I'll see your done to wear upon my return. Okay, I didn't read that incorrectly.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
There's never good news.
This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends,
the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
This dude is so fucked up, man.
I heard him call out to Ultima.
Yeah, in a way, we actually have a Phoenix down. Okay.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Then cheers to what must be done. Yes.
To Sid.
Now that whole northern part of the map is just ruined, man. That's tragic. That's probably where he is, though. That one little isolated patch of land. Yeah.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Yeah, there really are no monsters. It's not even like a meme. There's nothing out there. Usually in areas like that, like Jaggeds or something, there are monsters, but they're not even memeing. There's literally no monsters. What?
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
I am finished. We have to go help her. We absolutely have to go help Martha.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Alright, see you later, Jill. Actually, no, we can talk with her.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
I agree. Okay. So I don't even know why we dismissed him. Obviously, it's to let you run around and do stuff. But hell yeah, I wanna know what's going on with that. Okay.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder.
Yeah, maybe she got out. She's also could just be dead.
She's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. What does the Moogle do? Wondering what this new board is behind me. Aren't you all in good time, my furless friend? All in good time. It's gonna be the fucking hunt board, isn't it? I'm gonna lose my mind. So they were talking about Kupo nuts. Alright, where was this new quest? It's down. Okay. The backyard. It's an upgrade, man. But it's very obvious that we're out here. I don't know how no one sees this. I guess to be fair, everyone's too busy with the three-way war that's about to... Dude, this absolute monstrosity of a... I have a... So the roller map beneath me now has this nice jagged piece. I have to get rid of this thing. This thing is... just like how I got a new chair, I got to get rid of this thing. This roller map. Oh. Okay.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Alright. I'll find him, I guess.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax.
So plants.
To trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. I have no idea where that's going to be. Coraltail Falls. Maybe we've been there before.
Curltail Falls myself.
Oh, yeah.
Seen a curl for that matter.
It's actually funny. We just go out this way. Alright. Let's just spawn here. We'll do the usual. Oh, I think it might have been the waterfall that we passed by right at the start. So I think that makes sense. Okay. 3 reads. Yeah, maybe Jill is just a permanent party member. At least until she gets killed in, like, a really fucked up part of the game or something, and that's how we inherit Shiva. We can't even have our best friend. The only comrade we've really had the whole game besides, like, Gav. And they're gonna kill her in some very unsatisfying, brutal way. Just to make people cry.
Forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
That's true. It's so weird that you have to press it twice. Okay. Kick. Yeah, blind justice is okay. It's probably better just when there's one enemy. I couldn't imagine that's really good against multiple, right? Because, like, it just seems like it takes a lot of time to set up and then execute. I mean, maybe. It seems like it's something that you switch to and then you just leave, you know? So, like, then you switch to something else to keep fighting. Doesn't seem like you really stick on Ramu. Like with Phoenix Shift, there's always a reason to like charge an enemy and tackle them. With Garuda, you could just pull them and stuff like that. Like it seems like Ramu is something you shift to, you blow your abilities, and then you leave, basically. Okay, let's turn this in. I guess we don't have to, actually. That's a lie. Let me just teleport right to it. Yeah. Normally, I would just go back right away, turn it in just to make sure, but it's all good.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
Oh, they might have found that. Oops.
Jid and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I mean, we don't have to prioritize it. It's the main quest. Like, you can't miss it.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl.
It was about sending a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire.
Yeah, and they could dispose of it if they want to.
Act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
You know, we only destroyed their mother crystal. I think they have ample reason to want to strike back at us. Knowing them, they probably left Sid's body underneath the fucking rubble. You know. Doesn't seem like anyone ever buries anybody. Very clearly, someone found Benedicta's body and sent her head to this dude. This game should have gone, like, super fucked up and had him, like, pick up her head and kiss it or something. And just I don't know. Just some weird shit.
Look. Up ahead.
We're gonna do everything else. We might as well just, you know.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you.
Alright, at least she's fine.
You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
They're dead as a doornail.
Do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Maybe we should just have Jill escort her or something. Alright, whatever.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
What? We missed? Well, if it's led by someone we know, just because we need ample suffering in this game, okay? Alright. That's what I mean. It's just the fucking Devil Bringer is just too good, man. Alright, let's leave. I can't get the sprint. The sprinting is weird. I'm not really sure what triggers it. It doesn't seem to be time-based, at least from what I can tell. It seems to be like if you're not near enemies, which I am, I guess, and if you're also like not in a town, you could sprint. Because clicking left stick does not do it.
Are we too late?
Depends. Are these guys gonna let me go on? Okay. Was that the abbot, maybe? We are definitely too late.
No. Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oh, great. There's more.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Yeah, they're just called Black Shields, aren't they? Dude, I'm telling you, Wicked Wheel is stupid good in this game. Oh shit, ow. Dude, I love that shit. That's so good. I have to see what the other Garuda move is. They're not gonna live long enough for me to stagger. I don't even think any of them have stagger meters. So we'll just kill them all. That move takes too long.
I needed that.
Obviously, not very difficult at all. Alright, where's the dude that's like 3 people? Like, he's as fat as 3 people combined. They have to have one of those in the Black Shields.
I think so.
Oh, or not. Never mind. What do we get now? Like, reputation points?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the abbot was the one that sold them out? That would be like next level.
Found her.
The abbot.
Oh, well, never mind.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
What? Oh, okay. I thought the abbot was breathing. Okay.
friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
Oh yeah, I'm Sid.
We found a survivor.
Is he dead now? Oh, come on.
He's gone.
Never mind. No survivors.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Riddick's jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
Oh, like they actually turn completely to dust. Yeah.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Okay. Release. I was thinking maybe they just, like, you know, they turn hard, rigid. No, they actually just turn to dust, I guess. Okay, it seems like Torgal never leaves you, which is nice. I stopped commanding Torgal ages ago. The heal really isn't that great, to be honest. Alright, just dropping by, relax. Goddamn spiders. Okay, we have to go around. Yeah, I don't know. Now you can't sprint anymore. It's weird. I have no idea how the sprinting works. There you go. Oh no, it's a float eye! An Armon, right? Okay, it's Hunts. Yep, told you. Just like any good Final Fantasy game. 12 did this all the time. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter enemy creatures larger, faster, more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that can be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items.
The thing has spotted us, Torgal.
See, I'll say.
Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh fuck, not Doom! How do you even cleanse it? Okay, it's a circle. That's actually an ability that they have, is circle.
Nice try.
I forget what it does specifically. Or maybe vampires had that. I'm trying to remember Tactics Advance. What? Okay, no, you can't pull him. Even though it's pretty small. Alright, well now we can pull them. It even has the all rune as the icon. So like you could grab like that. I just don't think that that's very helpful. Like the parry is nice though. Anyway. I should probably change what's where. Oops. We need longer stagger so we can do more damage. Yeah, so you cannot dodge Doom in this game, which is actually kind of funny. Oh shit, I was half a second too late. Ah, whatever. It wouldn't be a modern Final Fantasy game if they didn't put hunts in it. I didn't do any of the ones in 13 though. Did anyone? 13 is a lot of side content, but the problem is that you have to play through the game. Like, playing the game enough is already punishment. I could step... Oh, shit. Step through like that. Okay, it cancels it. You know, this form of Doom is actually pretty light, all things considered.
There's a good boy.
You could basically just walk out of it.
Nice try. Too slow.
That's too early. Alright, I got really scared when I saw Doom, because Doom is usually bullshit in like every Final Fantasy game it's in. Not in this game though. This is the chill version of Doom. I think there was a fight in 13 where they cast Doom on the lead party member, so you obviously have to beat the fight before Doom goes off. I think it was something like that. It's been a long time since I played 13, so I don't really remember. Pile drive, maybe. Because Thunderstorm just takes too long. Surprised they don't have Banish. I do miss Final Fantasy games where you would learn like a lot of spells though. I will say that. There is no substitute for learning a fuck ton of spells in a Final Fantasy game. And the only games that really let you do that are like 6 for, you know, a couple of the earlier ones. But really 6 lets everyone learn like every spell. It's really awesome. I keep thinking that's gonna pull me. Thanks, Torgal. Alright, yank it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, the hunts in 12 are worse. Or they're way worse. You kind of have to know how to do a lot of the endgame ones. Alright.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh my god! Oh, that kills me. Guess I'll keep an eye out for more of those. Okay, can I sprint, please? Dude, y'all making me think every controller I use is fucked up now. Ever since, dude, when I play 12, it's like there's a dead zone on the controller. It's so weird. And then I play every other game, and there's no dead zone there. It's so fucking weird. Only on my Xbox do I get a dead zone there. It's so... I don't know, man. Whatever.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
The pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Okay. Again, I don't know why it's like a side request when it's literally part of the main story. I'll never understand why games do that. Honestly, I should shuffle around the order of icons. I don't know if I want to have Garuda second into Ramu, you know? I feel like it should be Ifrit first. No, I'm sorry. Oh, you killed my speed! What is it? What even? What is it? Oh. Dude, I'm telling you, she's the best. I love Garuda, man. I hated her in Final Fantasy III. Fucking Bird Monster literally took me multiple hours to beat. I had to change everyone to Dragoons to try to exploit jump to get a cheesy kill on her so I could play the rest of the goddamn game. That is something that, now that I know that that's coming, when I play 3 again, I'm definitely gonna, you know, I'm gonna be very careful about how I fly over whatever that kingdom was. 3 is a very weird game. I mean, I guess you could say about every Final Fantasy to some degree, right? But 3 is very weird because you'll, like, legitimately get locked in portions of the game and be unable to progress until you beat the boss. So, yeah, it's definitely an old school game just on the 3DS, which, or on the DS, which is cool because that's what they did at the time. They did a lot of Dragon Quest remakes as well. Although, I think they were out of order, which didn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Alright. Y'all not safe here.
Survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
She's a bitch.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those
Big men or big swords?
come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Sure, why not? Apparently they work for us, they like it, so whatever. That'd be cool, you could deploy them to different places. Dude, what is... Oh, black blood is just tradable. Okay. That was like a crafting item. Alright. Well, she's gonna stay here. She's gonna die, but it is what it is. I can't help everybody.
Try not to move. Don't make it worse.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
It's gonna be the red chocobo.
Not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
There's gonna be a red chocobo in this game as like a hidden super boss or a mark, and I'm gonna hate myself.
Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Sure. It's funny too because you have to do that fight perfectly to get a chance to duel Lion or whatever the guy's name was, the guy with no shirt that was the beast tamer. You have to duel him to get one of the pages, or you get lucky and it drops from Lacus Latour. I had no problem doing that. I don't think I had to duel him though. I think I got that page elsewhere. I think you could get it from his first fight.
Don't worry.
I'm remembering all this now because it's coming back to me.
I'm sure I will.
Good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Okay. Sure, we'll prioritize. And everyone dies to the big fights. What are they called? The critical engagements? Yeah, the critical engagements that spawn, what are they called? I should probably get items. The critical engagements that spawn monsters, or spawn the duels, everyone dies to them non-fucking stop. And I don't get it. Most of them are incredibly easy, regardless of your class. I mean, by today's standards, there's probably no one doing them anymore, which is tragic. But back when people were, I thought they were easy for the most part. The one, the first one that happens in a Southern Front, I never had a problem with ever. That one was really easy. There's a couple, I think one or two of them have a few tricks that you just have to know about.
Thanks very
Oh wow, elixirs are here. Instantly restores all HP for 20,000. Okay, we don't need that. Never mind. We're not that rich.
Thanks very much.
I use a Lionheart. Okay, we're good.
Pretty well.
But yeah, I don't think I had to do that one though. Maybe I did. I don't remember. So what happens is that you would level up very high level. You basically, if you finish Zadnor and then went back to Southern Front, you kept all your levels, I'm pretty sure. So you could just easily destroy the shit out of the lower level duels long before they were ever a threat to you. And so what you would do is you would I lost my train of thought. What you would do is you would play Summoner or Red Mage. It worked for Red Mage too. And you would do the potting trick. There's a guy, there's multiple people on YouTube, but there's a guy, I think he had like a French accent on YouTube, where he would instruct you on how to like prime yourself using a striking dummy, so that way when you actually begin the duel, you just blast them for a fuck ton of damage, basically. Man, that was awesome. Oh, was that a white feather? Yeah. I missed that. That was, dude, Bajra was fun, man. Eureka was a social experiment. Bajra was just fun. It was a mixture.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
I hate them.
Looks like they went that way.
Man, that was so fucking good. I forgot all about that. That was genuinely the hardest thing I've ever done in 14. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in a game, was beating something with a V. I can't remember his name.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
God damn. It's just bandits. Yeah.
You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, I guess, yeah, there's always been chocobo poachers. There you go. Is that my AoE? No. I wasn't sure if it was Jill doing that or not. What can I say? I'm paranoid, okay? How did I not hit this dude? What? Anyway. I don't have Wicked Wheel. I like Wicked Wheel a lot. I think it's really good because you can combo it into the down slice. Oh no! Oh no! Where did you come from? What? It's also weird because you totally can do this instead. Way too late for that. What? Good fucking God, dude. Dude, I really hate having to press L1. That is like the one thing I do not want to do at all, is press L1. I don't think I've ever had a game make me rhythmically press L1. I don't know, maybe there's just not a lot of games that do that, and I just happen to not really play a lot of them, but I really do not like that at all.
Slow. Well done,
Like, triggers I could do, I could not do L1 at all. Yeah, I'm gonna reorganize them. Okay. I am the Thunder. I wonder if I got the ones for Phoenix and Garuda ages ago. I just haven't been looking. You have to do something like this a whole bunch. I have no idea. Anyway. Yeah, I'm reorganizing that. Absolutely.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Were you there at the Citadel, maybe? Yeah! What the fuck, really?
Ambrosia.
After all these years.
It is you. You survived.
I was thinking maybe it was like like, you know, another white chocobo, a mate or something. I thought Ambrosia got incinerated. I don't know.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
It's my bird from ages ago.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well, I,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Party member. This is what I thought Final Fantasy V was going to be like.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a
And then,
whole new sight. That's down the
I don't even remember what the chocobo is called.
tonight.
It just doesn't do anything ever again.
Where you are.
Like, you have the chocobo at the start of the game, and then from what I remember, it just kind of disappears. It's actually kind of unfortunate that it wasn't more like Shadow. Shadow and Interceptor, even though Interceptor could be lost, which makes no fucking sense to me. I don't know how they overlooked that one in almost every port of Final Fantasy VI, but whatever. So maybe now we can ride Ambrosia just around.
Got an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Free.
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Oh, it's him!
No.
Yeah, so what if you didn't do that quest? Maybe they just skipped this dialogue.
Must
Yeah.
have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh?
Yeah, this was the guy whose package I delivered, yeah. Wow. Well, he's a good guy, I guess.
Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Yeah, he was delivering the Gissel Greens, that's what it was. Cool, okay.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Queh. Wait, they all have saddles. What? The White-Winged Wonder. Ambrosia's tack. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Chocobo unlocked. Okay, I was about to say, we're definitely going to be able to ride them, right? Like, what? So how do we summon them? Okay. Hold R3 and X to mount. Okay, after 18 long years. Oh my god. Dude, this is what we need more of when you ride alone. Alright, gallop. Okay, now this is cool. I like this. Let's rein in. Oh, brake. Brake? Yeah, okay. Dude, this is just what I want in, like, more Final Fantasy games. You have an actual chocobo that you can ride around. Do you still get into combat if you're on chocobo? Yeah, okay, you can. Okay, it's also a little bit hard to turn, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a shame. Final Fantasy V did not have, like, the Shadow Interceptor system. And you could argue that that's because it was the game that preceded it. But that would have been cool, like, for Bartz as the main character to have that kind of ability. I think would have been perfect. It's a shame that that didn't actually happen. I really thought that was interesting as hell. Pedigree. It increases as Torgal accompanies Clive in battle. Oh, I guess we have to use Torgal in order to increase his pedigree. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's see. We can channel Ramuh. Lightning Rod. Creates a ball of lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Gotcha. So you could kind of use it as like a dummy. And then they have to hit it. What's the mastery for this? Increases the number of lock-ons. What's the mastery for Deadly Embrace? Claw range. Okay. What's the mastery for Phoenix Shift? Shift distance. Ugh. There's not really anything to buy. I think Judgment Bolt might be the way to go. I think I'm going to try to learn Judgment Bolt. Even though this is tempting. I mean, this is only 120 points, right? Increase the range of lightning, and Mastery allows assignment to any icon. So, I mean, I guess that would be the thing to do, right? Would be to upgrade and to master these abilities. So, like, eventually, obviously, Garuda's Deadly Embrace is really good. So that's like the ultimate idea. Like, there's going to be 3 icons that are going to be at the peak, right? So it's probably Garuda, just from my initial perspective, because you could use it to yank enemies down, which staggers them. You can use it to pull small enemies towards you. Yeah, you can't pull yourself towards enemies, that's whatever, but as much as I wish, that's fine. But regardless, I think Garuda's definitely going to be good. I would say that Phoenix is okay, and maybe upgraded Blind Justice is also good. Increase the number of lightning strikes. I think Pile Drive is good. Increases hits and ability radius. Yeah, but I'm going to hold out for Judgment Bolt. Definitely. I wonder if we could call her on any map, probably, right? Yeah. Oh, we're done, actually. Alright, well, that's cool. I'm glad we have a mount. Sadly, we have to leave Ambrosia behind. So let's get out of here.
Where's Gav?
Oh, well, I gotta give this guy the pitch. I mean, it's nice that they let you skip right up top, but I have to give this guy the thing.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Picture wax.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Alright, very nice. Is that level? Yes, it is. Okay. I guess the higher our renown, the more notorious marks that will spawn, basically. I should make a save file, by the way. Alright, as soon as I step out, I'm gonna make a save file. That way I don't have to sit through that fucking fight again. Dude, I was so annoyed, man. There you go. I'm making a new one every time I play. Okay. Let's buy some items real quick. Oh, they saved the orchestrion. Oh, thank God.
What can I do for you? Coin purse weighing you down?
Lovely, dark, and deep. Into the mire.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, Goots.
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Ah, you're good, buddy. Or she's good.
What do you need? Sorry, what'd it be?
Flame tongue. It's not better, unfortunately. Levin bolt. Oh, you have to make flame tongue to make levin bolt. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, you can't even reinforce the coral sword. So yeah, let's make flame tongue.
No scratches, right?
Yeah, and now we can make levin bolt.
Should last you a good while.
Yeah, it seems like the purple weapons you cannot reinforce. So it seems like for the longest, there's nothing better than what we have equipped. Okay. All right.
Fine.
One-eyed Gav.
I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
Yeah, we stole their fucking idea.
Independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
The question is, which first?
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Well, this is where all the attention's gonna be, so...
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kuku would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to
What,
go.
Waloed?
Drake's Breath.
Oh, alright, never mind. That would have been interesting.
Shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait. Rosfield.
Oh, he's just putting it together now.
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
Let's become a naval power.
What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
I mean, basically, we're gonna knock them out of the race for last country standing first, pretty much. Like, they're not even gonna be able to get foot inside of the race. I guess Waloed and everything else, they'll just be the actual big three-way. We're just gonna wait for them to wear each other down. Otto's counter is now open. Only reports the Patrons Whisper and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto in the Mess. Okay. Where is it? In the backyard.
Looking for indeed.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Yeah, I'm guessing this is the garden wing, more or less. I mean, like I said, it's an upgrade, but the water's useless. As he said, it's covered in blight.
Now, Martel, I'll try your apple soon enough.
All right, here we go.
See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Is that a smile I see?
She always had a soft spot for that lot.
Huh.
And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Yeah, it's the dream that sadly she didn't get to see. Two baskets? Okay. Yeah, the water's no good. It's liquid blight, basically, which is actually terrible. This is a depressing-ass world. There's, like, nothing left of it. Or soon to be, there will be nothing left of it. Like, it's not like the World of Ruin where everything went to shit immediately. You know, there was still at least a little bit of hope. I'm going the long way. There was still at least a little bit of hope, you know, just draining from this world as opposed to like, well, Kefka rose to power and the world sucks now. Or whatever the bootleg 15 version was. Off limits, that means you! And so the shopkeepers get back here. That's funny.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom's as ragged as...
Okay. There you go.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Basket of Martel apples grown and picked by Cormac for samples. Not simple. I thought it was gonna be like simple consumption. It's sample for hideaway. Yeah.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
You're a Tales of Symphonia fan.
Of course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others won't say
Alright. Now you two.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
I mean, yeah, it looks good.
Take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the dead ones. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Alright, will do.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
We can't fast travel directly there, right? No, okay. We'll just be a little faster, you know?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
That's what I want. I really hope that like 16 or rather 17 becomes like an actual full-on open world, right? Like you have this kind of combat, this kind of story with like the actual party member customization of like 12's international, what is it? The International Zodiac Job System. And I don't know. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be interesting. I like class-based Final Fantasies, okay? That's like the first 4 Final Fantasies I played were very class-based. I kind of miss that. I love that.
Send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind. Even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit.
Was she really that old, though? I have no idea. Oh.
Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything, really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
It's cool that all these quest lines are like sequels, you know? So maybe if you don't do them early on, maybe you just can't do these side quests. Or maybe they like find a way to weasel it in or something. Martel apples. Okay, I mean, I don't know how you would display apples in a room forever. It's gonna rot, but whatever. Gotta do some weird magic spell on it to like prevent it from rotting. But yeah, I wish you could explore more of Ivalice. Like, that was one thing that Revenant Wings kind of had, like, a good idea for, was that you could actually fly around, like, part of the world map from Final Fantasy XII. Again, Revenant Wings is such a condensed sequel. It's not a very good one either. But, like, I kind of wish we had, like, that, you know, like an actual... It would have actually kind of been like Tears of the Kingdom, where you have, like, a whole thing in the sky. You know, explore everything on the ground. That would have been really cool as well. Even if it's a reduced part of the map. I don't know. It was weird playing it having not played 12 first. Yeah, that would have been cool. What a shame. I love that, man. I like the story of Revenant Wings. I don't really like the gameplay at all.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
He's only got one eye.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
You're really starting to sound like him. Took on a little more than Ramu. Took on a lot of the man himself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. I guess, yeah, we're gonna figure out when did she become the dominant of Shiva.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should...
What does the map look like? Huh, okay, we could cut across this. Oh, we could summon Chocobo. Here we go.
Settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wait, we play music for this? Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they wouldn't want to kill the depressing vibe, okay? The Chocobo music is always too upbeat and cheerful. Or no, can you be hit off of your Chocobo? Oh, no, okay, it's a bluebird. I thought it was a red Chocobo. I don't know why. It was clearly blue. Out the corner of my eye, all I saw was red. Can you drift? No, you cannot drift. Oh, well.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Black
Rosaria
shields.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing?
You have to question people? Hi.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Okay.
What did those knights want, Father?
Hey, get in the house. Shut the fuck up.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
A firebrand.
Firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Yeah, we didn't get here yet. We haven't done any side quests.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here.
But I got energy coming from you, man. It's bad.
The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
I mean, that's fair. Look what they did to Eastpool.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome.
Probably your uncle, not even gonna lie.
Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Wonder if on the front he's supporting her, but on the back he's not. I wonder if they mentioned him before now. I forget.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
Oh, great.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Fallen hunters just out roaming.
Since the apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
What the hell is this? Alright, get out of here. Nothing like casting fire on a bomb, you know? I think it was it Final Fantasy 13 that let you do that first?
Nice try.
I saw that, by the way. Very nice. I don't think it was. No, 13 had elemental resistance, as I remember. Because you could teach different elements to your party members. That's why I need to play 13 again. I probably will do that at some point this year. I don't know if I'll finish it this year, but I definitely think that would be interesting just to do. Oh, shit! There you go. And it kills itself. Very nice. No, no, no. Alright, see ya. Wow, and there's just an army of black shields over there. That's really funny, actually. Bull's horn braid. Okay. haven't even done a lot of crafting yet, which is both a good thing and it's more of a good thing, I guess.
More of my mother's men.
I mean, can you blame him? Look what we're getting up to, like right now. Oh, shit. I was hoping to curb stomp this dude first, but it didn't really latch me to him. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. Anyway. Alright, they have a dragon across the way, but we're not going to really be able to do anything with that. Yeah, I mean, I guess not having an open world kind of spares them from the usual, you know, stuff that you have to put in an open world game to make it, you know, not believable. That's not the word I would want to use. Alright. But, you know, it keeps it straightforward. They want this to be a narrative game, which is understandable. I mean, I like that. I like narrative games. I can't loot. Yeah! It's after that you have to Phoenix shift again just to increase the distance, right? Alright, well, because he didn't go anywhere and he died, and I didn't have to do it that time. Okay. So what's over here? Yeah. Nothing. You know, I should have mounted up. Why am I doing this? You know, it should have hit him. Very nice. That is such a good combo. That's one of the best combos, I think, in the game. Just for right now. Anyway. It's just really good for small enemies to constantly be able to grab them, and they just can't do anything. Alright, let's grab this. I wonder if this game has an arachnophobia mode, because apparently both Star Wars and Hogwarts both removed, like, they added an arachnophobia mode. Probably not. Probably not this game, right?
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. to dwell in darkness that
Oh,
only
Lord.
purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
He might actually. Don't tempt him.
I'll show you a true swordsman's area.
I didn't have it yet. It was still on cooldown. Hilarious. I got created a guard break all in itself. There you go. Anyway, kick his ass. Yeah, like there's no penalty for spamming. It just feels weird. Alright, kick his ass. You almost can do it multiple times, so you can't even get up. Once you have one basic enemy on the ground, you can just mash square and kill them. They can't move, they can't do anything, they can't stand up. They have no advanced attacks to let them actually take a couple of hits like that over and over. They just have to constantly be locked into it. Gotta love it.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Okay. Can Torgal really heal you outside of combat? No. Because that would be ridiculous. You could just stand around and get healed the whole time. Not that I need it, I'm just curious.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh, of course. Excellent. And we didn't even know these people. They strung this guy up upside down. Jesus. Made a special example out of him.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing else here.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south...
Yeah, it's not safe either. I guess later we'll send the Curse Breakers to bury them. That seems like all we really ever have them do is bury people. Damn, they even string up everybody. They just killed everybody. What about in here? Okay. There really is nothing here, huh? Okay. Alright, so this is where we were before, right? If you continued south, you would have gotten to this place, Ald Hill. But this is where we were just a little while ago. So at this point, we have more or less seen the majority of Rosaria, right? Somewhat. All right, let's go to Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Can't she just, like, freeze the ground upon which we walk? Just walk over the water? Some dude does that in after years.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
There you go.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. Okay, it's the same thing on all three sides.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Yeah, and the Imperials are in it. It's not their home anymore. As fucked as that is to consider, it's not. Dude, why am I walking? Alright. We could probably forego a little bit of random fighting. I don't even think you really get anything good from it. The experience is okay. The coin is whatever. We don't really need to... Maybe once they're level 26, 28, then I'll fight a little more.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Yeah, can't get in. Okay.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Alright, you get out of here. It's about to get ugly. Stuff's about to blow up.
Have mercy. Voice rid dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I mean, we could climb mountains or something.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus...
Okay, so we are gonna go in.
Find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No.
As long as it is abandoned.
Blacklight burns. Yeah, it's totally abandoned. There's not going to be anything inside. Don't worry.
A single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Okay. Oh, was the there's two doors? Never mind. Okay, I thought this was the only way in. All right, don't mind me then.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Yeah, it'd be completely overgrown. There's nothing up here, is there? No. I'm assuming later there will be something here, like a boss or a mark or something like that. Probably a mark. You know, they wouldn't put an area like this. It's obviously designed for combat and not put, like, you know, an enemy here later. Once we get to maybe, like, B ranks and A ranks or something.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I don't think we'll be doing that either. I was half expecting him to immediately attack me. He did not, which is actually kind of funny. Alright, well, he doesn't get to stand up. Very nice. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, the fucking double nut stomp is the best. Alright, anyway. Enemies bested. Oh, yeah, we only bested them, don't worry. They're good guys. They're on our side, secretly.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh, it's fucking Wade! Oh, shit!
Can't be. I was there when you died.
He survived!
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
I can't believe it. How did he survive?
We can speak inside.
Yeah, we kicked their ass. I mean, that still happened, but whatever. Oh, shit. That was funny, man. He's been alive and kicking the whole time.
The knee.
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. late, though. We've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Yeah, it's about sending a message, dude.
My lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Well, we have to kill our half-brother. Why not?
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Yeah, I'm glad he's back, dude. The other guy probably didn't make it.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Okay, so yeah, in other words,
Allow me to tend to your needs.
they keep giving the guy's blade. I mean, I just have a better weapon. Tassels increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. I haven't even used limit break. I don't even think we need that. Yeah, I think we're
I
fine.
will be here should you need.
I mean, I guess I should just buy it, just in case maybe later on. Yeah, let me just buy it. Oh, it's 26 grand. Ah, fuck it, whatever.
Will that be all?
Why
It
not?
has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
5 people? Something like that?
Now that I
Yeah.
have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Dang it, it's been 18 years since he's seen him.
So wait.
That's crazy.
The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. What does the party makeup has changed? Who? What? Who left? Was it Torgal? In other words, they're talking about guests. We have guests in this game. That's what it is.
We'll keep them from the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Indeed.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Alright, we all got chocobos, very nice. Yeah, the Black Shields show up, everyone starts running. They're like, no, I don't want to be here anymore.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Indeed. Well, I guess I should save first. Can you loop around? Yes. Oh, thank you. So good. I love when you could do that in games. Very nice.
What is it now? I told you. We bear a message for the Viceroy. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Die.
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area! For us area! Your petty revolution ends here.
I always mess that up. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, well, the captain's already dead. Very nice. This is the part where you break rank and run. Alright, well, anyway. Good job.
Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the far bank.
And they brought a dragon with them? Oh my god. That's funny.
Nice try.
There you go.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Okay, well, worms are nothing. They're small. It's the wyverns that matter more. Alright, anyway. Let's see if I can get this off without being interrupted. That's right, you don't get interrupted. Never mind. Oh, no, not this. Not this.
Fire and flame.
Okay. Well, that's one way to start it. Oh, no.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Knight of the Lasting Dark. Okay. I mean, nothing like creating the problem and then using that as justification is why you need to keep creating the problem. Oh shit, that was way early. Can you yank him? Yes. I'm telling you, Garuda is too good, man. Because I guess you could do this. And just wait for him to come back down. Alright, anyway. That's the way you have to do that. You don't have enough time to use anything else. Oh shit.
Keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh, it's a double hit. Anyway, yank. Like, you just can't replace that. Yeah, he's a heavy enemy. I mean, all boss enemies kind of have to be heavy enemies by default, right? Because otherwise it would be too easy. You just pull them constantly. Yeah. That really is not that great, honestly. Yeah, Thunderstorm isn't a bad move. It's just not really something you'd want to use on normal enemies or on bosses when they're staggered. It takes too long to charge. Alright, very nice. Easy.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Sure. I mean, he never gave up the fight. He's still fighting for it. And we're over here just trying to blow up all the mother crystals.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement...
Yeah, they'd kill him right away.
...and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
What is it, a crest?
It's the mark of the
Yeah.
Guardians.
they love their crests, I'll say that.
Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
The burnt blade, yeah, the firebrand. Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
So I'll stick it on with the other 3 or 4.
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, damn, he has to carry the slack for both of them.
If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
That was cool. Porty sold. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Sure, that's the welcome committee.
Right to guess, my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He needs to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Well, that was quite the play. Yeah, he's gonna see him as a kid. Damn. This guy is gonna be fucked up, man.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on.
As long as it doesn't put a target on his back, man. That's all.
See that you use the good plates.
The good. We actually have good plates, man. That's I don't know. Maybe that's more common than I think. Yeah, you have good plates that you only dine with like once a year.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Viceroy, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone. The monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Did we tell him about our plan to destroy the mother crystals, I guess? Yeah.
Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
But Clive,
Until tonight,
yeah.
only a fool would have believed
I can believe
my
Clive.
nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
He's having fun with this.
Who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
He's a good character. I like him. He gets to be a pirate now. Okay, I don't think he's actually gonna do fighting or something. That would be absurd. It's not that he's too old. It's just, you know, all right, he's having fun. You ever seen some fucked up shit and you're just fucked up for the rest of the day? That's him.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me,
Yeah, they put it to the
they turned
kids.
it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
They just use her, and they have to keep kids and hostages so she primes.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Very nice. Yeah, maybe she can give us part of her power and not die. It's possible, maybe. Yep, we have to go back. Few are the days when the air about the Say's piers is not alive with the barks of busy stevedores loading and unloading vessels hailing from all corners of the realm and beyond. Alright, we'll go back. I know there's just a lake here. There's just a random lake in the Deadlands, right in the middle. Here be monsters.
Who knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom? But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Okay, give me a minute.